Hi, Leo. It's good to see you. I'm Alsea, and this is my first video of the day. I'm actually making this because I made another Leo video and it totally glitched out. It was super powerful, and I'm really interested to see if this repeats the energy because it was pretty potent. But of course it is for my Leos. If you have Leo placements, it's such a strong, powerful sign. I read years ago that it's one of the luckiest signs, actually. And as a Leo rising, I'm glad to share some of your energy. But yeah, I'm Alsea. Welcome to my new channel. I'm so happy to have you here. And I've just been really loving creating these videos for people and sharing these readings online because I've only ever done in-person readings for the last couple decades. And this is just such a new, beautiful experience. So thanks for being here with me. Oh my goodness, look at this, the sun. Doesn't that feel like Leo vibes? Just bursting into the day. When you're really feeling that powerful, kind of vibey, fiery drive into life. Oh, it's such a Leo vibe. And this, building with people, building together, working together, community, as I'm talking about, you know, doing these videos and loving building a tarot community, this comes up. And so maybe there's some focus on working with someone specifically or working with people in general to build something. It's like the symbiosis, sum is greater than its parts kind of vibe. This is going to be a love reading. This is my love series for February, but it's for whenever you find it. Time is fluid, and we all find readings, you know, years back that still resonate. So whenever you find this, it's for you. If you want a personal reading, Alseatarot@gmail.com. It's a really awesome way to get more specific guidance. Oh, I love this. And the Emperor. Oh, stop. What? I shuffle these like crazy. And these two haven't shown up together like this in a long time. The Empress and the Emperor. Are you finding your counterpart? Or is that a focus? And look, this kind of empowered choice with the wands, which is the fire, you know, the Leo fire. Having the world in your hands to make a choice. Maybe whether to choose this person, choose this journey with this person, because love at the end of the day is such a choice. Feels very positive and empowered though. Really beautiful energy, because these, like, talk about a power couple. Empress and the Emperor, major arcana rulers. Some say they're all the kings and queens combined, right? Also the lion vibe. The ruler of the packs. But yeah, maybe something with counterparts. Maybe you're building that Three of Pentacles. Maybe you're building with someone, or that's the focus. Or you're finding someone worth building with, because the Empress and the Emperor don't settle for anything less than what they are and what they're worth, and they know their worth. Most importantly. Okay. Oof. I'm going to be reading these from the perspective of, ooh, this feels like a passionate devil. I'm going to be reading these from the perspective of you and them, and I read this side as you, and this side is them, but they're interchangeable based on the energies. And so follow what resonates. Wow, look at this. From the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands to the Four of Wands. Look at this story. And the devil in between. Maybe you just feel really drawn to this person. Could be a karmic connection. Sometimes the devil can speak of codependency, right? This feeling of being chained to someone in an unhealthy way. But surrounding it is all of this. The Three is the choice made after the Two. In this new day, facing the horizon, all of the possibilities of the what ifs, where this journey will bring you. And then the Four is the reaching the happy home. It's the celebration of some type of stability achieved, because fours are about stability, kind of like the legs of a table. And look at this couple celebrating this home. Maybe you're gonna build a home with this person, or you're just choosing each other, and maybe it's just filled in the middle with passion. You know, my Leos love that passion. Wow, look at that. An offer. The King of Pentacles, who I see as kind of the minor arcana emperor. That earth energy, earthly ruler, and temperance. Equal give and take. This is, wow. All of these cards tell of a very beautiful partnership. It's very much a partnership, a team. choosing each other, walking through life. Wow, this is really interesting. Let's see if that's what comes out in the reading, huh? Okay, this is for Leo Spirit. Give them answers to these cards. Keep seeing the sun again and the star. Wow. Oof. Okay, for Leo. For Leo. One more for Leo. Wow. Three of Cups. Can be someone you meet through friends. Something with community. Again, another three. There could be three people involved, more than one option. Being chosen between two. But also this feels very celebratory, and I'm really noticing the pumpkins. Maybe you met this person in the fall. I've never seen that before. So maybe there's something with fall or autumn that's significant to you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. There's three coming out again. Wow, are you going through something right now? Are you dealing with some hard emotions? Because both of you, look at this energy you both have. One of you is in this heartbreak, sorrow kind of energy, and the other one feels kind of trapped. Maybe a victim of circumstance or somehow stuck in a disempowered way. As opposed to the Two of Swords, it's like an empowered choice. She's sitting there with both swords of truth and picking between the two. This is more of a almost victim-y, lost feeling. Maybe you can't be together for some reason. Outside circumstances. And it's causing you a lot of emotional turmoil. If you haven't met yet, you might just be both feeling a lot of sadness. This person might just be feeling, if you haven't met and you're just walking in parallel paths, this person might be feeling like they have some type of restrictions around them, or they can't get anywhere. I feel like they can't get where they want to get. I want to say that. And I've never said that for this card, so I don't know what that means, but they can't get where they want to get. And you're just maybe lost in your thoughts, lost in self-reflection on things that have happened. You know, there's some sorrow kind of feeling or hard emotions here. Storm, something with a storm. I can look at this several ways. If you haven't met yet, you might need to travel to meet the other person, or you might be in a place where you're both focused on things in your life that need balance. And that's where you're currently at in this path. There might be something with work or task, because pentacles often represent jobs. Maybe that's how you know each other, or maybe there's some type of balance that needs to be restored if you do know each other in order for this to come together, right? Because there's something about balance and a choice. Balance and a choice. Whatever that means for you in these stormy kind of rocky waters. It also just feels like this kind of tentative energy, like seeing where it goes. And if you haven't met, you probably are both just on this path of inner balance or outward balance in terms of your environment, figuring out a way to navigate something. This Two of Pentacles, though, can also represent travel. So maybe you're going to meet traveling, or you're apart right now because of, you know, logistical issues, or you live in different cities or states or countries or whatnot. But there's something about needing to weave balance into this situation, whether it's separate or in terms of your union. Maybe you're just, if you're already with this person, maybe you're just in a place where you need to figure something out in order to heal, or in order to come together and have equal give and take. Feel like you're both have equal give and take, because it seems like you're in a bit of a rough spot emotionally right now. Swords can often represent that, or troubles of the mind. You might be more in a place of heartache, and this person might be more in a place of mental ache that also feels which can be a feminine, masculine thing, you know. Your intentions are really good though. You both have really good intentions if you're together or apart. Regardless, you both do. You want to, if this is you, this could also be them. You want to feel good like you did when you were a kid again, or love in a really pure way that doesn't know this kind of pain, because that's how kids love, right? Just so fully, unabashedly, with abandon, that kind of feeling. Or you want to get back to some type of childhood joy, or just joy in general, feeling of safety. This is a very beautiful town, a new day, new growth. Maybe it'll coincide with spring, these kind of feelings of rebirth and peace, I want to say, because if you're here right now, I'm sending you a huge hug. It's hard, especially if you're in winter months, like in my hemisphere, where it's already a time of turning inward, and if there's stuff going on that's hard in your life, it can be a really difficult experience, you know, difficult days, difficult moments, hard to wake up sometimes, hard to go to sleep. And I feel for you. We've all been there, right? And this is this desire, your intention to get back to this lightness, this feeling of lightness out of this gray. This person wants to figure out how to build. And it's funny, this came out earlier, how to build. So if this is like the Emperor, Empress, beautiful energy coming out in the either you haven't met yet and this is your counterpart and you're both on these journeys to come together. And maybe you haven't met yet, but you're figuring out how to balance, and it feels like get on the same energetic path so that you interact, you meet, and you might be doing this on a soul level, a subconscious level, right? And you're just slowly edging your way towards each other energetically. If you're not, if you are together, if this is someone you've been dealing with, you really want to get out of this place of heartache and back to some type of childlike joy or some type of easier, this feeling of it being easier. I keep hearing easier, whether that's with or without this person. And this person feels like they don't really know what to do. They feel kind of trapped, and maybe they feel like they can't do anything right. But what they desire is to build with you if you're already together. What they desire is to grow and to figure this out and build something beautiful that's greater than yourselves. Work as a team, I feel like. That's what they want. It's very clear, but they feel disempowered for some reason, but very pure intentions rooted in growth. If it's these threes, maybe they feel like caught between two situations and they're trying to figure out how to make it work for the greater good. It doesn't feel like bad energy. It feels confused or lost. Where your outcome is back in this power energy, because it's the wands, the fire suit, like Leo, and it's the end of the journey of the wands, right? It's the 10, which is completion, and you've almost made it to this town. And it's funny, maybe it's this town, right? You see that? This town that's gonna feel peaceful again, but something about letting go of burdens, releasing burdens, you know, taking all these lessons that were learned and finally being able to let them go and move forward. Let's get more cards for this. I would like another one for the outcome. Another one for the outcome for Leo. Please. You got the Queen of Swords, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands. Wow, how fascinating. So you're already getting this Four of Wands again from before. This happy home, this celebration, with the Devil in between. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, if you guys already know each other, if you're apart, you're dealing with that kind of shadow devil energy probably that's keeping you from maybe coming together, and one of you is represented by the Three of Wands, the other one the Four. One of you is choosing a new day, the other one is focused on their stability. But if you're together, the devil, in terms of there's some codependency or there's some issue that's really tying you to each other or keeping you in a place where you feel stuck and unfulfilled. The Queen of Swords is the queen of boundaries, right? She is the ultimate She's the head of the feminine head of the sword suit, and the sword suit is all about logic, battles, lessons of the mind, right? Through trials and tribulations, she has earned this throne and this deeper knowing about her own worth and what she'll stand for. The queen very much embodies that energy. And so this could represent one of you, because queens and kings often represent people, but this idea of boundaries and figuring out how to use the sword to cut through the BS and bring in some new beginning or new truth that's necessary. It's like the Queen of Swords doesn't allow for things to hide beneath the surface, I want to say, in this specific scenario. She has no place for that. She wants everything as it is, no sugarcoating. She wants to see all of it because she is aware that knowledge is the great healer. You know, when we, sometimes in relationships, we can ignore things in order to maintain the relationship, you know, to maintain peace. But oftentimes in ignoring things, what ends up happening is more and more problems compound and more things come up that just have to be kind of swept under the rug until the rug is so full you can't, everyone's tripping over it around you, you know? And the Queen of Swords has no place for that. She is the first to notice the lump in the rug and to just cut the rug in half and see what it is. That's the vibe of the Queen of Swords. So there might be something about an unearthing or seeing the honesty and the truth in a situation in order to make it better than it ever was before. The Four of Wands is about finding stability after threes, especially, which is funny because the Three of Cups is in reverse, and I put all these cards straight up, so when they come out reversed, they usually mean something. The Four of Wands can mean regaining some stability in the home, in your home. If you haven't met yet, the stability that you gain is going to make it very clear that this is your person, and when you come together, right? Because where it ends up is that you're releasing the burdens and the lessons of the past to come together in a place of radical honesty. And the Three of Cups in reverse, there won't be room for anybody else. Maybe one or both of you had trouble choosing a person because you never really knew if it was the right thing or gave your energy out easily. And this is all about there's going to be no third person. You're choosing each other. And the Four of Wands is building that home together. So it's really beautiful if you haven't met yet. And if you are working through things with this person, it's showing that you're getting through something, and it's going to be rooted in radical truth and radical honesty and awareness. And that is the most pure, beautiful energy you can ask for in a relationship, because people can only meet you as much as they've met themselves. I have thoroughly learned. Okay, can I get some advice for this, for Leo? Wow. I trust in what I feel, for what I feel are signs to pay mind to. And look at her turned upside down. Maybe the situation has made you feel turned upside down, but she's being carried almost by the wind. Can you see that? And that's this trust, weather divination, trusting in your feelings to know the truth of the things. And the Queen of Swords is that vibe, right? She so thoroughly trusts herself because of all that she's gotten through in her existence. And that makes it so that her sword of truth never wavers. When she cuts through something, she knows it's the right thing. That's why she's the Queen of Boundaries, right? She respects herself above all others. And that's what this feels like. This idea of respecting your emotions, respecting what is felt, and that is going to lead to the greatest truth. What an interesting reading. Okay, can I get one for Leo, please? Can I get one more for Leo, please? Message in a bottle. Maybe some communication. Not for you, covered by here and now. Wow. Interesting energy. And look how this is the egg between the past and the future. Here and now. You are here. What this feels like is trust in the unfolding of this. Whether you're separate and you haven't met yet, or you're separate and you know each other, or you're working on this together, there's something about the trusting the process of this. And not for you feels very much this trusting your feelings in the process of this, to know which way is your truth, right? Because you might be in a place of really deep feeling right now, and it might be hard to navigate those feelings, because a lot of times when we have these hard moments, hard thoughts, all we want to do is move on from them, get better, bury them so that we can have a nice day, you know, put on a smile for people. But there's something about trusting your feelings and really being present with what you feel, because it's the most beautiful compass to your greatest truth, your greatest good, your greatest place of awareness, and that's where growth lies. Wow, this is really interesting. Leo, thank you for sharing this with me. Reach out if you want a personal reading. I'll see you next time. Bye.